each of you thinking about one positive word that you would like to tell to the group. One positive word. So think of the word that you'd like to say. And as I call out your name, you can actually, say out that word. So we'll begin with a positive note on a topic that is negativity. Yeah. So yes. Yes, Santosh, go ahead.
Belief.
What is the word for today?
Belief.
Belief. Very good. Next, Palash.
Positivity.
Positivity. Tanmay. Next is Nidhi. Yeah.
Confidence.
Confidence. Nidhi. Aditya, Kautik, Vidhi. In that order. In that order. Yeah, yeah.
Happiness.
You can't say the words that others have told, huh? Yes.
Happiness.
Happiness. Who was that, Kautik?
Yes, can I say?
Yes.
It's one and only Kautik.
Yes.
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable. Disha.
Powerful.
Powerful. Amanpreet.
Success.
Strong.
Why are you not on the video?
I am
Super
coming.
Uttam.
I was
Okay.
no, I was drinking water.
Okay, okay. Nidhi?
Chill.
Yes.
Huh?
Chill.
Chilled. Okay. So, Amanpreet, what is a word for you? One positive word to start with for a topic on negativity.
Ma'am, strong. I said.
Strong. Amay? Are you there, Amay?
Peace.
Peace. Why can't I see you?
Just a second.
All right. So, audience, welcome to the Secrets of Living a Full Life. We are here again every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. speaking on this wonderful topic. And this is what I hope everybody can live. That is a full life. That is fearless, unstoppable, limitless, and loving. So how do you make your life fearless, unstoppable, limitless, and living? Is by overpowering, or rather overcoming negativity. So let's go ahead with the topic. We have the first Jodi to start with today as Disha and Kautik. Yes, let me pin you. And before we start, let me share with you my 2 bits on how negativity can be overcome by not giving it so much of an energy. So, see, we've been wired to protect ourselves. So basically, the negativity that we feel regards to any situation is a means of trying to protect us. So we need to ensure whether whatever negative talk that comes to us or whatever things that seem to be negative, can we begin to look at it in a different perspective? And probably we would be able to get a way out of this negativity. So let's see what the first Jodi, that is Kautik and Disha, is gonna have. Yes.
Hello. Me and Kautik are team. Our team name is Powerful and slogan is a clean engine always delivers power.
Steam engine.
A clear.
Okay, clean engine always delivers power. There's something with your voice.
Yes.
Is it okay?
Ah, I
Yes.
thought this was some other Disha. एक दिशा के अंदर दूसरी दिशा आ गई ऐसे लग रहा था.
Atma coming in.
Atma coming in. So I was really a little scared in the beginning. All right. Yes, Disha, please continue.
Hello, everyone. Whenever we heard the word rejection, we see the picture of rejection in couples or workplace or jobs. But it is not bound till them. It is a broader term. So most of the people experience rejection over over things, both whether big or small, at least a few times in their lives.
Yes.
Such as a friend ignoring a message, being turned down for a date, not receiving an invitation to classmates' party, a long-term partner leaving for any reason, interviewer interviewer denies your resume or application, boss rejects your ideas, or even parents get denial if they want their child they want their child to admit a particular school, and if it is denied, it is also a rejection. College
Mm.
admissions rejection, social rejections, which
Mm.
are strongly attached to emotions.
True.
And even if our body also rejects us, if we want some activities to perform and our body couldn't, then it is also a kind of rejection. And nature also rejects us. So
How does nature reject us?
nature, that means we want to intervene or do something, we can't.
Hmm.
So it is a form of denial.
Hmm.
So when we get rejection, the first reaction, we go in a denial mode and
Hmm.
hard to accept, feel
Hmm.
hurt strongly.
Hmm.
And the impact of rejection depends upon the time period or intensity of attachment to someone or something.
Correct.
And rejection is followed by anger, sadness, jealousy, anxiety, and depression, etc.
Hmm. Very rightly said. Most of the mental disorders are denials of the reality. So once you accept the reality, then you are better able to deal with it. Very well said. So give her a huge
So
round of
this is
applause.
why it,
Oh, you're yet to say something?
yes,
Okay, go ahead.
this is why it should be handled cleverly. But
Hmm.
whenever someone undergoes this situation, everyone suggests and advises that ignore it, let it go, try next time, think positive, involve in some other things, divert your attention, etc., etc. It is easy to advise, but is it so easy to deal with it? Frankly,
No.
it is not. It is not. It is not so simple.
Hmm.
It's hard to handle a heartbroken person. Then what?
Yes.
Then what? This is the life, and it has to move forward. And all these emotions, rejections are part of life.
Correct.
You can't let the rejections from life weigh you down. You have to keep trying, keep believing, keep growing. Why rejection is hard to handle? Because our feelings are hurt and our self-esteem takes a hit, and it unsettles our feelings of belongings.
Hmm.
So to handle this, we have some steps. The first step is to deal with rejection and failure is acknowledge and accept your emotions. Don't
Correct.
try to suppress, deny, or avoid them.
So
Allow your
yesterday we did this part. So I think we can skip on to this on how to
okay,
deal with rejections.
okay.
Yes.
So then we have many examples of uh, the big personalities who have overcome the rejection. And the
Hmm.
First, I can say he is the Colonel Harland Sanders, owner of KFC, who was rejected 1009 times.
Correct.
And now we have all over the world KFC
The chain
and
of
other
franchises of
KFC.
KFCs, yes.
Yeah, almost 25,000.
And he started also at a very late age, no? I think around the
No,
age of
he
60.
tried many things. Many means even very early age, because his father died. So he started at very early age, but different works he did.
Mm-hmm.
And at last he did this, but
Mm.
it was acknowledged at very late.
Mm.
So what we can say, other than also Amitabh Bachchan, Sachin Tendulkar, even Swami Vivekanand was also first denied.
Correct.
He was denied to speak at the parliament during his first visit at Chicago.
Yeah.
So despite
And then
painful
this,
experience, getting rejected may actually benefit. It can empower you to grow and become more resilient later in life. That's all. Thank you.
correct. So that was a pretty long one, but anyways, it was very insightful. And I think she has explained the part of overcoming rejections very well. Thank you so much, Disha. Give her a huge round of applause. Purely nice. So what does Kautik has to say?
Kautik has to say very much 1 minute.
Yeah.
So I'll start. Hello, everybody. I'll introduce first of all. Then, though everybody know me, I am the happier, smilier Kautik Gupta. So I want to, as ma'am said, the group name is Powerful. So I would like to be a little powerful and a little Joshila while speaking the speech. So that it goes as, I would like to start with a quote which is said by Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Okay? It
Yeah.
goes as, if you keep resisting negative thoughts and try to push them away, then they will follow you like a ghost. Shake hands with them to the negative thoughts. Tell them, come here and sit with me. I will not leave you. And then you will see how they disappear automatically. The things it can go is, it can creep. It means some things creep in our mind as we have, as it is a human nature. When we start doing some things and we look out some of the other things, we feel sometimes we feel like negativity. Means no, we take a negative thought. For me, Beejima might be giving a good example for that. She knows it very well. The way she had met me, and right now, what even I was the person who should completely think negative first and then become positive. She used to really point out, be positive. I should point out on that. Similarly, the things keep on coming in our mind. We feel, no, this is negative. But then too, we realize, why to feel negative? We have to be positive. Because when we think positive, we get things positive coming into our life. जैसा बीज बोते हो वैसा झाड़ उगता है. गंदे विचारों से डालोगे तो गंदा झाड़ उगेगा. अच्छे विचार से डालोगे तो अच्छा झाड़ उगेगा. The thing is goes like that. It can creep into your mind even when you are seemingly happy and joyous. That niggling doubt and suspicious that keeps you from being the wholehearted and the joyous person who you absolutely are. This is because when you begin the pursuit of joy, another pursuit begins simultaneously by the misery of you. Perhaps this is because the next moment of joy has to live up to the previous one and set you up for the disappointment. So at this point, I would like to say
1 minute,
one more
hold
thing.
on, 1 minute, hold on. See, these are
Okay.
very deep thoughts that he is saying. I just want to ask a question to the group out here. So are you getting or are you on the same page as Kautik? I definitely am, but I just want to know from the audience.
ऐसे समझो मतलब टूटे दिल की जो ऐसा दर्द होता है ना, वो दर्द उभर के निकल रहा है. ऐसा समझो.
अरे रुको
समझो
यार,
सर,
उसमें
मत-
बहुत सारा विजडम है, बहुत सारा फिलॉसफी है. देखने तो दो बाकी लोगों को समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं. Tanmay,
bhai,
how many of you are
समझो.
understanding what he's saying? Can you just put your hand up? Tanmay is understanding. Vidhi has understood. Amanpreet is wondering, or have you understood?
Wondering, guaranteed.
Amanpreet is wondering.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
you,
Yeah, okay.
Asma.
What about Amay? कुछ
It's a
पल्ले पड़ा
bounce.
उसने क्या बोला?
It's a bouncer.
I
It's a
understood.
bouncer for you. Okay. Santosh.
Like he's explaining so fast. So
Yes.
वापस बोलूं?
And
वापस
हाँ,
repeat करूं?
उसको register करना इतना beautiful है. आप
अच्छा,
बात
अभी मैं
करते वक्त
इतना
ना उसका
मतलब
लुत्फ
अभी मैं
उठाओ.
ढंग से बात कर
go slowly, go
कौतिक, आप
bit
पहले तो
slowly.
बैठ जाओ. आप बैठ जाओ.
हाँ वही तो मैं घूमे
कहीं तो आप बैठ जाओ और आराम
हाँ,
से उसको बोलो. बात करते करते लुत्फ उठाओ.
Yeah,
I
go
think Amay has
slowly.
understood. What about Kajal? Has she joined?
No, ma'am, she won't be joining.
Acha, okay, fine. Yes, Kautik. Abhi bol do.
Okay,
Just the
start once
recent
again.
few lines. Haan.
I'll start once again. Shall I repeat may I completely start from the starting?
No. Starting ka I think was clear about was Sri Ravi Shankar was saying that if you have the
Yes,
negative
yes.
thoughts, you allow them to be with you, sit with them,
Yes.
and then what?
Say them that I'm not going to leave you. And when you say that things to them that I'm now leaving you, then you have to see they will automatically disappear from you. आपको उसको छुड़ा के भागना नहीं है. आप उसको अपना दोस्त बना के रहो. वो आपको खुद छोड़ के भाग जाएगा क्योंकि उसको मालूम पड़ेगा कि नहीं ये तो मुझे खुद का साथ बैठा रहा है पर मेरे को इसके साथ नहीं रहना है. बस लिमिट खत्म हो गया.
It's like facing the fear. The more you keep saying that
Yes,
don't come close
yes.
to me, don't come close to me,
Yes.
it keeps coming
You're
close.
going close to the fear. You're going more close to the fear. But instead of say to the fear, I'm your best friend, I'm going to stay with you. You come and sit with me. Have a cup of tea. It is not going to stay with you. It will slowly disappear.
Yeah, so let's do you have an example or can I give an example?
Yes, you may give an example. That's not an issue.
Okay, so suppose there's a dog, a ferocious dog in front of you, and your mind says, Biji, run, run, it is going to bite you up. And then you face that fear and say, okay, let me see, can I be calm and send those calm waves to the dog and maybe it won't do anything to me. And then I try to look at it and what I will see is the beauty of the dog, probably the kind of breed that he is. And maybe I will, turn my attention from my fear to something else. And that's how the negativity goes away. Are you with me?
Yes.
All right. Continue.
So I'll continue. I was saying that it can creep into your mind even when you are seemingly happy and joyous. That niggling doubt and suspicious that keeps you from being the wholehearted and a joyous person who you are absolutely.
One
This
sec.
is because.
One sec. I just want you to hold it here and I want to the group get into a discussion of what is said, many a times when you are not aware, it can just creep in. That's what you said, right, Kautik?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So imagine for each of you that you are in a party and you're really enjoying yourself and you're feeling great about it. But then suddenly you begin to doubt, सब ठीक है ना? किसी के साथ ऐसा होता है? आप बहुत अच्छी तरह से enjoy करते हैं, but suddenly एक doubt आता है. So Santosh has that feeling, Tanmay has that feeling, Palash has that feeling, Kautik has that feeling, Aditya has that feeling, Amay has that feeling. So except for Amanpreet and Vidhi, I think, what about you, Nidhi? Do you have that feeling? Yes, she also has. So except for Amanpreet and Vidhi, you all have that feeling, So can you just explain, give me an example or explain कैसे आपको feel होता है? Disha, you also can answer. जब सब कुछ सही जा रहा है और suddenly, तुमको लगता है ये सब ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? इतना सही कैसे हो सकता है मेरे साथ में? And then that negativity lurks in. कुछ तो गड़बड़ होगा, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, कुछ तो डाउट है, हो सकता है कुछ गड़बड़ होने वाला है, राइट? ऐसा क्यों फील होता है? क्योंकि बचपन से हमको बोला गया कि ज्यादा हंस मत, रोना पड़ेगा. यस और नो?
यस.
मैंने ऐसे सुना है. मैम सुनो.
हाँ बोलो.
मैंने ऐसे सुना है कि जो लोग ज्यादा हंसते हैं ना उसके अगले दिन कुछ गलती होता है और फिर रोते हैं. बिकॉज ये मेरे साथ हो चुका है.
हाँ, और जितनी बार आप सोचोगे उतनी बार आपका होगा, क्योंकि आप उसको प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हो ना. आप उस विचार को प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हो.
But this is very weird. Like, I don't know why this happens. I don't
It is
understand.
happening because at a subconscious level you have already kept it in your mind that मेरे लिए सब कुछ अच्छा नहीं हो सकता. हम ये भी बोलते हैं
हर
ना,
किसी की
अगर आप जिंदा है तो आपकी हार्ट बीट ऐसे ऊपर नीचे होनी चाहिए, तो आप ऊपर गए तो नीचे तो आना ही पड़ेगा, राइट? सो ये सब जो बिलीव्स है ना हमारे दिमाग के अंदर भर के रखा है कि नहीं, लाइफ कैन नॉट बी अ स्मूथ राइड, लाइफ द पाथ इज फुल ऑफ थॉर्न्स, इट कैन नॉट बी ओनली रोजेस. सो ये सब जो बिलीव्स बोले हैं, ये बिलीव्स वर सेट इन अ सेंस दैट यू हैव टू एक्सपेक्ट obstacles in your way. Doesn't mean that there always have to be obstacles. Correct? So ये जो belief है ना, ये belief से हम disconnect नहीं हो सकते, इसके लिए हम negative हो जाते हैं in a positive situation. अभी हमको इसका विपरीत करना है. So whatever we are learning at Management Me School of Confidence is to go against the flow. It is only people who have gone against the flow that who has created history. Right? So we go forward. Kautik, you can continue.
Yes, ma'am. So
Yeah.
I will continue the since as ma'am said, I would really continue on that. This is because when you begin the pursuit of joy, another pursuit begins simultaneously by a misery of you. Perhaps this is because the next moment of joy has to live up to the previous one, and this sets you up for the disappointment. This sets your disappointment. I would say the statement or a quote on this: if you follow joy, misery follows you. If you follow knowledge, fun follows you. This is what I mean. I think that according to me means what I have gone through and still I am going through. As I told this to BG ma'am, that is a private talk. I'm sorry. So every place of a life, there is negativity and positivity. So you as a person or a human, it depends upon you. What do you choose? If you want to become a better person, it's better. I should suggest, I won't force, I won't tell that you should choose positivity. It's everyone's personal thinking or personal selection. But according to me, I would choose to be positive, because nowadays after coming to Management School of Confidence, I can see when I started choosing positive things, I can see betterment in me. Not that much, but at least from 100%, I can see 10-20%. But at least I could see 10-20%. Earlier, I couldn't even see that. So all the credit goes to Mrs. BG Tushar. Hats off.
महाराज, थैंक यू सो मच. अभी नेक्स्ट सेशन
My
मुझे
pleasure.
लगता है कौतिक ही लेना चाहिए. बहुत
So the thing
फिलोसॉफिकल
goes
हो
as-
गया है एंड बहुत अच्छी तरह से. आई लव्ड द quote that you gave and the way you expressed it. And you know, this was total focus, Kautik. This is what I was telling you. I told you
Yes.
right from the beginning that you have greatness within you, but you're
No.
allowing the mediocrity to come to you. So once you put your
बराबर.
focus on giving,
नहीं,
देखो,
आज मैंने सोच लिया था, आज स्पीच दूंगा तो एकदम इज्जत से शान कौतिक बन के दूंगा, उसके बाद मस्ती चालू कर दूंगा.
wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So this is called, देखो, फन होना चाहिए, मस्ती होना चाहिए, but जब काम कर रहे हैं ना तो एकदम ध्यान से वो करना चाहिए.
Yes.
तो दोनों का
True.
मजा हम उठा सकते हैं. Give him a huge round of applause. That's a 10 on 10
Thank
for
you,
him.
folks. Thank you, folks.
Superb, superb. So we have
अरे दिल से
Santosh
तो
and
यार.
partner as the next Jodi. Can we have them on stage? Yes, Santosh. Who's your partner?
I'm Tanmay.
Tanmay.
She gonna start, I guess.
Yeah, just a minute, Tanmay. Let me just pin you. Yes, Tanmay.
Okay, so hello everyone. Good evening. I'm Tanmay.
Good
So,
evening.
good evening. So as we know that negative thoughts are something that we can't deny. It just keep in our mind. Like every now and then we think that this will happen to me. Like just now, ma'am said that you always have a fear of them. So negative thoughts can be your anger also sometimes. It may be a fear as well. It can be a rejection also. Whenever we face the failure, we always blame ourselves first because we think that we don't deserve it, or like that kind of things come in your mind. So I think just for a couple of minutes you spend with someone and you got rejected. So I don't think it's a rejection. Rejection can't be your failure. So I think failure is something different from rejection.
Yes,
Uh,
of course.
because failures leads to negative thought, but rejection is an opportunity to you to make you better than before. For me, it's like you have a lot of rejection in college days and all. But like after joining these classes and all, I really thanks to ma'am that at least I'm able to speak it. So really thank
Wow. Superb, superb. Very well said. Very well said. Give her a huge round of applause.
you, ma'am.
Fantastic. Yes,
So,
Santosh.
I'm audible?
Yes, very much.
Yeah. So, as Tanmay said that thoughts is not in our hand. Like in our daily life, there is a 60,000 thoughts come in our
That
mind.
comes into our mind.
So
Yes.
if we go in a math, so 33% is positive, 33% is neutral, and 33% is a negative. So whenever negative thoughts come, so it's on us that that we pampered that thoughts or let it go.
Hmm.
So it's depend upon us. Like if any negative thoughts come, so generally human minds is more affirmative towards the negative thoughts because they have a fear like something bad happens and all those things. So that we can't control, but we can control our mind that which thought we have to pick, positive, negative, or neutral thoughts. So whenever neutral thoughts comes, we have to just let it go. Just like whenever we do a meditation, number of thoughts comes and you said that let the thoughts come and go. Just like that, we can do the in here. Like whenever negative thoughts come, we have just come in and let it go. So that's the one thing we can
So
overcome.
Santosh, very well said. And what you said was like you be an observer to your thoughts.
Yeah. Yes,
Don't get attached to the thoughts.
yes,
Right? Don't feel the thoughts. So very well said. And it also gives you a kind of detachment, and it doesn't affect whatever the thoughts are. So I remember when in 2007, when I had decided to have my workshop, I had made a flyer. So in that flyer, it was like a steps in a forest. And on the steps, now I don't know why I was so obsessed about, overcoming the thoughts. So I wrote down, if there is a thought, either you hold on to it if it is positive, or if it's negative, you let it go. Maybe you can allow it to fly, or maybe you can allow it to be slow. So when you were saying what you felt, I just got that flash of that scene of that flyer, which I had written years back, almost 16 years back. So thank you for refreshing that memory.
Welcome, ma'am. So it's like that, especially when we get rejected. So there is so many thoughts come in our mind. Firstly, we get in a denial mode, or we get like we are not
ये
capable.
मेरे साथ नहीं हुआ है.
Yeah.
ये एक सपना है.
Sapna is something like that, or we are like we are not. If we fail something or just get rejected, if we feel like that we are not capable of doing something, so it's not we as a individual fail, it's we it's our work that fail, not as an individual. So this is my thoughts, and slogan for today is like think like a proton, stay positive.
Oh, that was superb. So the jodi of Santosh and Tanmay, really great. Think like a proton and always stay positive. I'm wondering, can the proton think?
Maybe you can't.
Yes. Everything has a consciousness of
Conscious.
its
A
own.
human can make everything, every damn non-living thing living. It depends upon us how much brain we have.
Yeah.
Humans
So,
are very auspicious. We can do everything. But
and
that,
it is
but
said
we
that
were doing,
it is,
yes.
yeah.
But for doing everything, a person should have a will to do it everything. It does not happen
Kautik,
everything.
we will take you later
yeah,
on. There are others waiting to say. So let's give them the chance and then we will give everybody a chance to speak out. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go to Vidhi and Nidhi. My left and right hand.
यस मिस
Yes.
यहाँ उपलब्ध सभी मेरे भाइयों और बहनों को मेरा सप्रेम नमस्कार। आज मैं आपके सामने आकर एक विषय पर बात करना चाहता हूँ जो हम सबके जीवन में बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण है।
चाहती हूँ।
तू आती ना।
उसको लड़का बनना था, भगवान ने
माते,
मिस्टेक से लड़की बना
सप्रेम
दिया।
नमस्कार आपको मेरे हाथों से। हम आपसे विनंती करते हैं, हम पूरे मैनेजमेंट की तरफ से
कौतिक तेरा
कि आप
ऑडियो
अपनी
में म्यूट कर
प्लीज
दूंगी अभी।
लड़की बन के बात करिए। हम हाथ जोड़ते हैं पैर पड़ते हाथ जोड़ के विनती है माँ। माता आपसे
Kautik,
विनती है।
time is running. Time is running. Let her finish.
Bye folks.
Kautik, we are live.
I understand, bro. Bro, see, this is what shows the fun. I'm very funny. Let
You are
everybody see
funny,
this is
but
what
you're taking somebody's time. I'll have
this
to
shows
mute you now.
pagalpan of punishment.
Mute
No,
करो।
don't. I can. मैं वापस
Kautik, 2 minutes. 2 minutes रुक रहे।
Shut up.
Yes.
बोलूं?
हाँ।
आज मैं आपके सामने एक विषय पर बात करना चाहती हूँ जो हम सबके जीवन में बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण है। अस्वीकृति को पार करना। जीवन में अस्वीकृति एक आम बात है, चाहे वो हमें बचपन में हो या बड़े होकर। यह हमारी क्षुद्रता संजीवनी है जो हमारे मन को टूटने से बचाती है और हमें नई ऊर्जा की और ऊर्जा का आभास दिलाती है।
इतना हिंदी तो मुझे भी नहीं आता है। I understood. अस्वीकारता means rejection. But उसके आगे आपने कुछ बोले थे, कुछ समझ में नहीं आया।
अस्वीकृति है।
अस्वीकृति है, उसका मतलब क्या है?
ओवरकमिंग रिजेक्शन।
ओह, ओके। आगे बढ़िए मैडम।
मैं सभी निधि बोलेगी।
अच्छा ठीक है।
इस हिंदी में कोई डाउट है तो वो पूछ लो।
बस उसमें 2 शब्द था, कुछ समझ में नहीं आया। सेकंड या थर्ड लाइन में।
अस्वीकृति को पार करना।
नहीं, वो समझ में आया।
तो
उसके बाद कुछ बोले थे आप।
जीवन में अस्वीकृति बहुत ही आम बात होती है।
हाँ, so everybody faces rejection. आगे।
अस्वीकृति बहुत आम बात होती है, चाहे वो बचपन में हो या बड़े होकर।
सही बात है, आगे बढ़ो।
यह हमारी क्षुद्रता संजीवनी है।
क्षुद्रता संजीवनी, ये क्या है?
इसका मतलब है रेजिलेंट लाइफलाइन।
Sanjeevani is that Sanjeevani booty that Hanuman ji brings.
वो पता है। संजीवनी बूटी means life giving medicine.
Okay. Resilient lifeline. संजीवनी
resilient. So it helps us to be tougher in tougher situations. Got it. Yes. Nidhi, go ahead.
बातें शुरू हो।
Hello everyone. Actually दीदी ने ना ग्रुप का नाम और स्लोगन बोला नहीं है,
तो आप बोलिए।
तो ग्रुप का नाम है मौज मस्ती।
वाओ।
और स्लोगन है ड्रीम टुगेदर टीम टुगेदर।
Oh, great.
Yeah, and the conclusion is life is full of moments of negativity and rejection. Face it with a smile and tell them, okay, then what? I am happy what I am because I know who I am. I don't want anyone's suggestion because I am a strong and I will be strong till the end and fight against whatever comes rejection or negativity, and be thankful to your life that your life is so beautiful. Be thankful to that and enjoy each and every moment of your life with happiness and full on cheerful. Like I and Vidhi most of the time, I, Vidhi and Kautik most of the time enjoy.
Yeah, I also.
And yes, of course, ma'am, you also. Of course, ma'am, you also. So enjoy your life very bindas, and thank you
Yes.
that everything is there with you.
Very nice. So when you have an attitude of gratitude, which as Nidhi has, shown us and she has shared, then definitely the negativity you are able to face in a better way. So when you look at being grateful, I don't think anything is negative, right? So this attitude of yours, salute you for that. And yes, a huge 10 for you. 10 for you, Nidhi. Superb. Very good.
Thank you.
Give her a huge round of applause. So next, I think we will take Aditya. And who's your partner, Aditya?
Amam, he is not there, but
He is not there. Does not matter. I think you can come in.
yeah. The topic is overcoming negativity. Most people struggle with overthinking, negative thoughts, and worrying time to time. This can make us feel depressed, anxious, and question ourselves. While it is not possible to eliminate the thoughts entirely, but it is important to know that we can gain control over our thoughts and manage our emotions. Nowadays, people are taking stress over everything and they bend down due to the burden of stress which they carry on their shoulders. The first step in the process of gaining command over our thoughts is to recognize where it starts and when it's happening. Replace the negative thoughts with positive ones and freshen up your mind. Mainly, take deep breath to remove all the worries from your mind. The quote for this topic: when the world pushes you to your knees, you're you're in the perfect position to pray.
Wow, that was beautiful. When the world pushes you to your knees, you are in a position to pray. So most of the negative incidents are the time when you have connected very deeply to the Lord Divine. एग्जाम के पहले बहुत नेगेटिव थॉट्स आते हैं, मैं पास होऊंगा, मैं फेल होऊंगा, भगवान को नारियल चढ़ाओ, भगवान के मंदिर में जाके चौखट पे आप बहुत सारे मन्नतें मांगते हैं जो आपने जिंदगी में कभी नहीं माना है. So the negative thoughts that come to your mind actually pushes you to the temple. So very well said, Aditya. I loved the way you said, but I would love it if you said from your heart. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Nidhi also said it from her heart. Like, she understood the concept and then she said it. So next time you have it in you to do that. So next time I would wish, maybe because of lack of time, you didn't get time to, give the gist in your own words. So next time, just take the paragraph that you feel is important and you relate to, and but try to say it in your words. That would be really nice. So even the style of speaking has improved. The way, with the clarity with which you speak, you are an amazing speaker. I would suggest that you please take up any opportunity that you get to speak, because you have that command over the language, first thing. Secondly, when you say it, like I remember when we talked about expressing the emotions in the words. So you are able to bring it out very well. Superb, superb. I give a 8 to you, just because I want you to say on your own without reading it from, wherever you've taken it.
Miss, I have a story to tell. One real life
Yeah,
story. What
superb,
happened?
superb.
So it's not about me, but it's about history. So the person who invented Lamborghini, the car brand, so he was a tractor. He used to make tractors. Like
Acha.
Lamborghini used to make tractors for farming. And he earned a lot and he bought a Ferrari. And he was a car enthusiast. So he used the Ferrari to race. And while racing, he saw some flaws in the car. So he went to Enzo Ferrari, who used to make Ferraris, and told that there are the flaws in your car, so please rectify it. So the owner of Ferrari told that you don't know anything, just get off from here. And the person who made
Criticized him.
Lamborghini, yeah. So the person who made Lamborghini, he went and made a car and raced against Ferrari, and he won the match. And from
Wow.
now, Lamborghini is the top biggest car brand in the world now.
Superb, superb. I give you that 2 points. I can't keep it with me for this lovely story. So you are very good at storytelling, so that can be your base. So wherever it is possible, try to use that storytelling. Yeah. So really great. Give him a huge round of applause, guys. Superb. Thank you. So we come to Amanpreet. Amanpreet, who's your partner for today?
Amay.
Amay.
Yes.
So this is Amay's first time here. I hope you're getting the hang of it. You need to position yourself in the center of the screen. That is screen etiquette. And keep yourself in a way that we can see you properly. I think you need to just pull the screen a little down. Yeah, a little more. Amay, a little more. Amanpreet, you're starting or he's starting first?
I will start.
Oh, okay.
So, if you ever face rejection, then you can work on it. And I guess rejection is very common because most of the people get rejected and they get hurt. But I think we should not take it to our heart. We should work on ourselves rather than getting hurt all the time. And because it doesn't mean like it's a new beginning where you're supposed to be. We get getting rejected, but it's okay. I mean, life moves on, and somewhere or the line, many people feel hurt about it. So that's the thing, and it's okay. Like if something bad happens, but you should be strong enough to handle yourself because no one will come and handle you. So, जो भी हो आप ही हो. Jitna I have understood and what I have seen people, what I've experienced. So that is my point of view.
So कुछ भी हो जाए आपको रास्ता निकालना पड़ेगा. That is what you mean to say.
Of course, no one's gonna come and help you. This is what I have seen. Like because I find people very mean somewhere. So yeah.
So it is okay for you to feel what you're feeling at that particular point of time, but it is also okay to ask for help. Sometimes our emotions are so overwhelming, that we do not know how to contain it or how to hold it. So at times of negativity, it's okay to have a trusted friend. If you don't have a trusted friend, probably you can just write down all your feelings and then burn up the paper.
That is also good. That is also good. Like you can write because I have this habit, like whatever my day routine is. Yeah, like whatever my day routine is, I write it on a book. My happiness, my sadness, everything, I write it on paper. Like I have a book of mine. So
wow.
I write everything on that. It's like fixed, like every day, whatever happened in a day. Between friends or whatever, so I write it in one book. That is very helpful. Like
right, so you're not at least keeping it within yourself, you're bringing it out, so it's no longer a part of your body.
Yeah, because if I feel something, so I share with my friends whom I trust, who I can trust and who are good for me, because I know that who's bad and who is good. That is also very important. And I mean,
the difficult way you found it. The difficult way you found it. Who's good and who's bad.
Then you have to see that because of course, people take advantage of it. So, that is also, you have to be careful about it. So,
Correct.
somewhere like rejection is also a lesson that, oneself should stand, and you have to learn a lot of things in life. So, it's okay if you get rejected, it's okay. Like, you don't have to feel down. This is what I feel, because if someone rejects me, I'm not going to take it to my heart. It's like, instead of that, I'll be like, it's okay. Even if I got rejected, it doesn't matter. Like, kal ko ek aur chance milega. So I do that. I don't take it to my heart. Like, what is the point? You're just wasting your time after thinking about it.
Correct. So, that was really nice, a very honest sharing that you did. So give her a huge round of applause, please.
Thank you.
Superb. It takes courage to admit that it's okay to be rejected. And dealing with
you don't
your
have to
own
be
self.
shameful for that. You don't have to be shameful for that.
Exactly.
There's nothing to be shameful for that. Like, it's okay. It's gonna happen. Like, it's just moved on. So you have to be strong, and this is what it is. Like,
You're getting
I have
better
learned
options.
this.
You're getting
Yeah,
better
I mean-
options. All right. So what's your group name?
I haven't thought about it.
No problem. Yeah.
Ask Amey. He might be knowing about it. I shared my feelings. Now you should ask him.
Right. You were the one who was deciding the name, right?
You didn't even texted me. Like, you texted me now and you're asking me that what's the group name. Like, you didn't even have the time to ask me.
I
Don't
think
be
about a
busy.
random name.
Don't
That's
jump on
fine.
me.
Let her
Don't
think.
jump on me.
All right. So by the time he tells what he feels about overcoming negativity, you can think about it and then tell.
Yeah. Like, this is just about overcoming negativity, right?
Yeah.
Like, what to do to overcome it.
Yeah. What you have done. Your experience with
I've
negativity.
never been negative about myself.
Maybe not about yourself, maybe about a project, maybe about a person, maybe
I
about a
believe that the
situation.
person should, when he is thinking negatively, so he should think about like how to overcome it and think deep why he's thinking like that. What's going on in the mind. And to overcome, he can meditate anyway, always actually. He should always meditate. A person should meditate to overcome the negativity.
So
That's it.
meditation is a technique where you have to be free of the thoughts, or rather don't attach yourself to the thoughts, as Santosh said. So meditation is not something that everybody can do. Okay.
You can
Only
surround yourself with positivity at least, right?
positive people, positive things, positive books, watching inspirational videos.
But do you think that meditation helps? Because I have tried and I don't know. I mean, so
That
many thoughts
depends
come
from
to my
person to
mind.
person.
Oh.
Yeah, that depends from person to person.
Like third standard की बच्ची नहीं कर सकती ना meditate.
What?
No, it depends on the type of person you are.
Yeah. And
I mean, many thoughts run.
Many thoughts keep running in your mind because your attention is focused on all those things. So it's like not telling yourself, I should not think about this. You will definitely think about it. So allow yourself, let the thought come and let the thought go. Maybe tomorrow I will teach you exactly how you can, get into a meditative state.
See, Kautik is right.
He's right. Am I just read what Kautik has written?
Meditation has to be done with inner peace and respect for your own patience.
Yeah. So for Amanpreet, it is all, something very idealistic. So we won't get into the conversation right now. we will go forward. Thank you so much for making it a very lively thing by just expressing naturally what you felt about it. So I think this Jodi was very natural. So a huge round of applause to this natural Jodi. I think that's your name now. Superb, superb. Thank you so much. So we go forward, and I think it's Palash. Palash, who's your partner?
Ma'am, it was Kajal, but she won't be here today.
No
So,
problem, no problem. Yes.
So, yeah, so I want to talk about negativity and why do we feel negative? Like, why do we think negatively and why do we get negative thoughts? So, like, there are a couple of reasons, like, because in a way, it's our defensive mechanism, and we get very defensive regarding positive thoughts. We think, no, it's not possible. And like, we start to like take like some kind of like a coping mechanism, you can say. And then that's what makes negativity even stronger, because it's like a fight or flight response to like anything positive. And then there are other reasons as well, because sometimes we feel like we should prepare ourselves for the worst. And you know, that way it won't be like a surprise whenever something really bad happens to us, anything negative.
मुझे मालूम था ये होने वाला है.
Something like that.
This is like a alibi that you have.
Yes. And like we also use it as an excuse, like for like a temporary satisfaction, like ये तो होना ही था, and kismat hai ye वगैरह. And even when you like, if I tie that into rejection as well, that like, when you get rejected, that then you really start thinking negatively. It's very hard for like people normally to take rejection positively. Like a lot of people, they whenever they get rejected, they're like ki, oh no, this is bad, like this is not a learning experience for me. But if you were to take rejection positively, then you learn from it, you maybe maintain a good relationship, then come back to that same person or business, and then you try again. But because of negative thoughts, it hinders your chances of success and growth.
Correct.
Yeah. And besides these things, like why we have negative thoughts, it also affects your health, mental health, physical health.
Right.
If it affects your mental health, then you can't sleep, you sometimes lose appetite, and then that affects your physical health. So it's linked to your health and by
your well-being. It's linked to your well-being, holistic well-being.
Yes, it's linked.
Very well said. Very well said.
Yes, but see, it's very important for us to overcome our negativity, because only then we can move forward. And I personally, I have a couple of ways that I overcome my own negativity, and then other people can also do that. One of the ways is to accept your emotions, like, because at the end of the day, when you get negative thoughts, that plays with your emotions a lot. And so you have to accept that. You have to be like, okay, yeah, I'm thinking negatively. This is like, it's like a rational response. You think ki, you should think कि ऐसा सब लोग normally सोचते होंगे, वैसा ही ये बहुत normal चीज है. ऐसे बुरी चीजें सोचते हैं अच्छे से ज्यादा. तो it's like a rational thing. And then you also have to love yourself and be kind to yourself. You have to allow yourself the space to sort of like deal with like a problem, right? Like, let's say you have like a tangible problem, and then on top of which, it's like you are subconsciously creating your own problem by being negative. You must deal with like this bigger problem, but then your smaller problem is just being unable to deal with negativity. So there's that. You first, you have to allow yourself the space to be
feeling
okay.
like that.
Yeah. And then this is a third technique that I use. I actually use it in my personal life. Like I do some journaling and I write down 3 things to increase positivity. Like list of 3 things. One thing, like this is like a daily practice. So
Mhm.
I write down something that made me smile on that day, something that I'm grateful for, and then something that I did well that particular day.
Wow, superb, superb, superb. I
Yeah.
have to give you a 10. आपने मेरे हाथ से 10 ले लिया.
Thank you, ma'am.
Superb. ये जो आपने टेक्निक कहा ना यहाँ पे, I think every one of us can use it, and I'm definitely going to use it. So can you just repeat that 3 things that you said right now?
Yes.
Whenever something goes wrong or whenever there is negativity that comes to you, there are 3 things that you can do. Number one.
Number one is you write down something that made you smile. So it could literally be anything, like, you know, if you watch movies, TV shows, or if you're chatting with your friends and family, and anything that made you smile, you know. And
I think one of the things that I can say is with Kautik, where we caught hold of a dog, you know, a doggy,
right.
and it allowed us to just, you know, pet it. So that made me smile. So that is one thing. Yes.
Right. The second thing is, what is something you're grateful for? So it could be
Yeah.
anything in life, big or small, but you have to be grateful for it. You know, you're like, I'm glad this is happening, or I'm glad that
So
I got
smile, gratitude, and the third one?
gratitude. Third is something you did well. So something that,
Something you did well. Okay.
yes,
So patting yourself for your
Yes.
achievement.
yes,
So
yes,
smile, gratitude, and achievement.
yes,
So what Palash is saying here is something that is called as changing your state. So for changing your state, he is using 3 methods. That is changing the focus of the attention to 3 things.
yes.
Yeah. So that's a very wonderful technique, and I think everybody should promise. So those of you promise, please put your hands here. You're going to practice this technique next time that you feel negative or came across a negative situation or starts thinking negative, right? So all those whose cameras are off, can हमको दर्शन दीजिए, दर्शन दीजिए. Okay, Santosh तो हरे भरे खेत का दर्शन दे रहे. So beautiful it is. The sky is so beautiful. Thank you, Santosh, for that. Thank you, Aditya. Thank you, Disha. Thank you, Amay. Amay का उंगली दिख रहा है मुझे. ठीक है. No problem. So this is a promise that we make at Management Me School of Confidence, that whenever we go across a negative situation or we are flooded with negativity, we are going to use a technique used by Palash. That is a smile, a gratitude, and a, what was the third one?
Achievement. So
Achievement. Thinking about an achievement. अभी ये सब फटाक से नहीं आता है. You have to practice it like mathematics. So every time you come across a negative situation, first remember to take a pause. आप एक pause लो. ठीक है, जो है सो है. I accept it the way it is, and then you try to change your state, like how Palash has said. So God bless you all, and see you all tomorrow at 4:30. Only the students here, the audience here, I shall meet you with my team at Management Me School of Confidence next Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Stay blessed, Shubhratri, and have a wonderful sleep and a peaceful sleep. God bless you. Yes, क्या बोली विधि?
शुभरात्रि अध्यापिका जी.
अध्यापिका जी, thank you छात्रा जी. God bless you. See you tomorrow. So the time to Chhatra ji. Okay. So Amanpreet and Amam, your timing is 4 p.m.